on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on.
I own Florida Pesticide Research, Pappy's Patch, and Mentor Family Farms. Our main business is contract research for ag chemical companies, but we also work with the University of Florida and the University of Central Florida on some of their tech stuff, and I make property available to them to do trial work. So we've got the engineering group and also the nanotechnology group from the University of Central Florida working with us on some projects. We mostly do what we call residue trials. Those are trials for registration, pesticide registration. And that all has to be done under good laboratory practices. All that data goes into EPA, and EPA is the one that grants the registrations. That's normally about a 7 or 8 year turnaround time from the time when the company discovers the compound until they can actually get a registration. Normally it runs somewhere between $200 and $400 million for a new pesticide registration. This is my experimental grove down here. I've got 7 acres in, and I put it in mainly for research purposes. This is some canker lesions on this leaf. This is a problem because you get too many on there, it drops the leaves. So defoliate your trees. If you get too many canker lesions on there, on the fruit, it'll make the fruit drop, prematurely drop the fruit. So it's a constant battle fighting this right now. The only thing we've really got to use is copper on here, and we spray them every 21 days. So you can imagine from fruit set out to about the middle of July or the 1st of August, we're spraying every 21 days copper to control canker. Citrus greening is such a big problem, and we've just had so much growth going out until we've been doing some cooperative programs with University of Florida and the University of Central Florida. The difficulty with citrus greening is that the bacteria, which is vectored by citrus psyllids, is concentrated in the trunk and the root system. And so we can't get materials to it to control it. The psyllids feed on an infected tree, and then they go to a tree that's not infected and feed on it, and then it has the infection. But we're about 100% infected now, so any feeding done, they're just actually adding to the bacteria load on those trees. So we're still in a program of trying to control psyllids. Well, we're here at Pappy's Patch Strawberries. There's 15 acres in this field. There's 166,000 plants, what it takes to plant these. And normally we start in about Thanksgiving on picking and go to about May. This year we had got some bad plants from the nursery. I probably lost about 70% of them. We came back and planted another 20,000 and spotted in on this 1/3 of the field. But without pesticide application, we'd have no production whatsoever on these strawberries. When we've been part of the farm tour, we have traditionally had it at Pappy's Patch. And a lot of people know that. It's been there for a long time. I've had it for about probably 12 or 14 years, something like that. And so it's been very popular. It's enjoyable for me to see, particularly kids come and pick strawberries. Because they really don't have, so many children don't have any place to even get outside anymore. And that's one reason we put in the corn maze last couple of years. And we had it set up so that when you went through there, we had questions posed at different stations. And so the kids had to take their pen and pencil with them and go through there and get the right answer for those questions. And I'd love to do a lot more of that because I think we've just gotten so far away from the farm. I've always had cows, and so I can't get away from it. And I like for my grandkids to know how to work cows too. It's kind of getting to be where there's fewer and fewer people on all these things in agriculture, and so we need somebody, even if they don't pursue that, to have a little bit of knowledge about how it's done and what you got to do.
For more information on Florida Pesticide Research and Mentor Family Farms, find them on Facebook. And for more information about Seminole County economic development, visit businessinseminole.com.